about 1 million different reasons you can get neuropathy. Actually, go on Google. There's 1,000 at least you're going to come in contact with. You can get neuropathy with diabetes, medication. I actually had a patient that contracted malaria from Africa one year. Unfortunately, he's got neuropathy for the rest of his life. Anyway, different reasons that you can get it. Number one, determine if you have it. There are very simple tests that we do in-house to determine if you have it. They're non-invasive. They don't hurt. How do we treat it? Medication. You can do a simple vitamin. Not everybody responds to it, but I do have lots of patients that love it. It's doesn't interact with any of the medications that they're taking, and it actually gives them a little bit of energy, boost of energy. A medication that's commonly prescribed is something called Neurontin or gabapentin. It's effective in a lot of people, but unfortunately some people say they feel drunk. They feel like they can't get up in the morning. They're lethargic. That really wouldn't work for me because I got to get up and go to work. So if you're in that situation, please give us a call. There's some conservative measures that we can take to get rid of it. But the number one thing, if you have it, do not go barefoot. I've had people come in, they had a tack in the bottom of their foot and they didn't realize it. When I worked at the VA, I had people that had cockroaches and different things in their shoes, and I would, pull their liner out of their shoe, and there were so many things in there they didn't even realize. So always check your shoes to make sure there's nothing in there other than your feet, because you don't want any piece of glass or a shard of a Christmas ornament, getting into the feet, and it can cause you a lot of problems, infections, things like that. So no going barefoot. Check your shoes, and let's, minimize the symptoms. If you're having any burning, tingling, numbness, give us a call. There's not a lot you can do about it at home, so you can come in and we'll give you a few different tips to help with those issues. Another one is a compound cream. The pain cream is wonderful. You can use it 3 to 4 times a day. If you're a truck driver or something like that, where you're on the line and you can't take these heavy medications, you can put this on your feet and it'll help minimize those symptoms. You really can't overdose on it, which is great. So that's not good. If you can put it onto your feet, especially at night whenever you're having those burning symptoms, which I know a lot of people with neuropathy do, it'll help get you through the nights. Neuropathy feels like when you're having a burning, tingling numbness, and not everyone has those particular types of symptoms. It's you could just have numbness. Well, guess what? That's a sign of neuropathy. And you want to get that numbness in control before you get to burning, before you get into tingling, before you get that triad of that pain, and where you're not able to sleep through the night. You can do different things. Number one, diagnose why do you have neuropathy, and it's going to be something that we'll work together with. It's not something, we're going to put the puzzle together. So the more pieces that you give to me, I can figure out why you're having the problems and what we can do to get you comfortable throughout the day, get you working, get you sleeping, get you taking care of the kids, and whatever the case may be. Neuropathy isn't something that you need to lay over with. I know it's very debilitating, and any type of nerve pain in general, you feel like this is how you're going to be for the rest of your life. And I find a lot of people give up hope, and they're very emotional when they come to me. And I really connect those type of people because I'm happy that I can get them. I know where they are now, and I know where I can get them. And because I know that they've just given up. There's simple things, conservative things that we can do. It's not necessarily that surgery is always the answer, because it's not. Holistic things. You talk about nutrition and working out and supplements and medication. All these different things come into play. It's about whole body. So don't give up. Neuropathy is something that we can manage together, but you got to come to, when you come in, you got to help me help you. So if you've been living with these similar type of symptoms, like I said, burning, tingling, numbness, and pain, the bottom line is pain. Give us a call. We're going to do it together. We're going to figure out what you're doing, why you're doing it, and what we can do in the future to minimize these symptoms. Because there is a common goal that we both have, is to get you up, moving, get you interacting with your grandkids, or if it's working or whatever the situation is. Get to the bottom line of why you're having these problems. I say for my job, it's kind of easy, but for you have to do a lot of work too. So we'll work together to reach the common goal.